Don't mind the hooligan boy over there. He's mad at Mom this morning. What else new, huh? What is this one? Oh, that's one of those. How y'all doing today? How y'all are? Give me just a second. I ran out of time. So I need to go change my shirt. So I will be back in approximately 1 minute. I just don't want to get bit by fish. Okay, I just threw a top on over it. I don't really care. How y'all are today? If you're wondering, this here is our standard Monday live stream for the Stitch and Breathe, where we catch up for the week because the hooligans are home and it's hell for me to try and get stuff up. If you're new here, I am Anna. I am the boss lady, CEO, soul designer, and all-round knitting machine. Yeah. Why? The hooligans are in rare form. Sister's still asleep, but Mr. Diva Boy is in on the desktop because he thinks he needs it. Keep trying to tell them that that's Mom's and they don't need it, but you know, since when do we ever do what we're told? I hope you guys are doing well today. Like I said, this is the live version of our Stitch and Break where we just reconnect. Just chatter. Would you shush? Because I don't get to talk to grown-ups very often. I am working on the back of the M. Please remember that in about 2 more weeks, you guys are going to get a check-in where it's kind of like a progress report. I show you guys what I've been working on. Like, this is what I've been doing. Put some pants on, please. You can't tell she just got up. I hope y'all are doing good. No, you don't. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah ha ha. Almost dropped a stitch. It's gonna be like, no, 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 no. Oh boy. Anyway, like I said, I hope y'all are doing well. Hope your weekend was amazing. It was hot here. That's all I can say about that. This weekend was hot. Not as hot as it was last week, but it was still pretty darn hot. Yes, it was. It was still pretty darn hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working, like I said, I'm working on the back of the M. I was working on a G earlier until I realized that I was doing the sleeves wrong. Yeah, that was fun.
Did you talk about getting the front and back of that one thing yesterday done?
Oh, no. I got the front of the CB finished.
Yeah.
Yep. So now I got to do the arms, and we're good to go. I can put it together and do the neckband. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
The right front of the tunis is nearly finished. Yes. I think I've told you guys that. Yeah. Dirt.
Sorry, you just had a yawn there.
Hush. What? Now it's back on the cable. Oh, am I on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next one will be 6. So this one is 5. Ah, I know there's got to be 12 rows. Show it to you real quick. See that? That's pretty. I'm using the Cotton Fair and Sugar Cookie. But, yep.
It looks more like a blush color to me.
Would you shush up? Yep. That's the cable pattern on this one.
You okay, bud? Yes.
Was that you or Finn?
It was me. But don't worry, I'm fine.
Okay, bud.
Jeez, that was a close one.
Littles. Littles. What can I say? These guys will make you pull your hair out. From the roots. By the roots. God love them. They make you wonder if you still have a scrap of sanity left.
Hopefully I found this to eat.
Hopefully this week they'll settle into a better understanding of what mom actually needs instead of, they want to pop out of bed the minute their big brother leaves for school and have TV, and I really can't do that. But then mom doesn't want to hear the complaining, so I just let them have it. I'm like, well, whatever, get out of here. Leave me alone. And then I'll turn on some history or something and turn it up loud and be like, drowning you out so I can put stuff together. Yep. Don't mind my notifications if you happen to hear them. Do not mind them. Nope. So yeah, the hooligans are well, at least the little hooligans are going to get a rude awakening this week because Mom is supposed to be doing this every day, or right around the same time. And I've got one that's a stickler and wants me to do it as soon as I get big off to school, and that's like at 7:30. So no, thank you. Mom's only had a tiny bit of coffee by then. Mom needs more Java to be able to do that. Then yeah.
And we should all know who's the stickler by now.
Yes, the stickler.
It's you. If you watch the channel more often, you should probably know who the stickler is.
Stickler.
He is that guy in the dining room over there.
Yes, I know. The way you say stickler is awful cute, though. Stickler.
It's the diva boy in the dining room.
Oh, diva boy is the stickler.
Yes. So if you do not watch the channel that much, there you go. That's the stickler.
Yep, he is the stickler. Things have to go by rules, and Mom has to work, so Mom has to do it as soon as Big leaves for school. And it's like, buddy, Mom's not awake yet. I am awake enough to get your brother on a school bus and make sure his clothes match and pack his lunch.
And at least I've been waking up later than him.
Yeah, but that's the autism thing. He expects, everybody to pop out of bed ready to go, and Mom does not. And then he gets mad when I don't. And it's like, bud, be mad, Mom don't care. Not today, buckwheat. Not today. Mom do not care today. Nope. So yeah, the Fin Man is in the kitchen taking a nap. He got up at like 2:30 this morning and was whining from the kennel, so I took him out and he peed and got a giant drink and then went back to bed, and then at 5 he was crying again, so I took him out again, and he came in and dive bombed into his bowl.
Yeah.
Into his food bowl. He got his treats and proceeded to...
I heard the bangle-angling.
He got his treats, his reward treats, and proceeded to... He's got this... I don't know if you guys remember or not. I made a striped sweater a couple seasons ago. A striped long cardigan. He has claimed it. It now smells like puppy dog. It's got to go in the wash today. He ain't gonna like it. But then again, he also has to have a tub today. And he don't like bathtub. No. It'd go a whole lot faster if sister would stay out of the bathroom.
Well, I know how the process goes now, so I don't really have to watch you all that.
Thank you. That would be lovely and wonderful. If you would stay out of the bathroom and let me do it.
And you want to know something? Even though he's wet, he is adorable when he's wet.
He is adorable all the time.
He's oddly...
So yeah, I got laundry to do today. I've got the puppy to wash. I'm working on the G and the M today. I've got a tiny little bit on the ball here. And I'm doing the back right now. But I'm going to be splicing in the other ball. The M is a hip-length cardigan. At least it will be when I get done with it. So, yeah. This is just the back. I know it doesn't look very wide at all, but it should be wide enough. Because this is a small. And the way I do it is, the way I figure it is hip width divided by 2. So, or hip circumference divided by 2. So, like, you take your measurements, and you got, let's say, my measurements, for example, 34, 29, 37. So, I take that 37 and divide it in half, and I've got how long my back piece needs to be, how wide it needs to be. So I just multiply that number by my stitches per inch, and off to the races we go. Yes. Yep. That's how we do that. And then I take the number across and divide it in 2 again. So I know how big my front pieces need to be. Yep. Because casting on is not hard as long as you can do basic math. No, it's not. It's not at all. Know your gauge. You need to know your gauge. Your personal gauge, how you knit, not how everybody else does it. You make beautiful things as long as you put your mind to it. You can look at that. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to get in trouble for that. You can go to Target and see a sweater and go, I like that. Take a picture of it and go home and make it yourself. And be like, ha ha ha. I got it exactly the way I wanted it. Especially if you are a rather small person, and the smallest it comes is like, it's like, okay, I got this cousin that has this problem. At least she did when we were kids. She would get a small when she got into grown-up clothes. She would get a small and she'd still be swimming in it.
No.
It would be huge on her, and I'm like, what in the world? And she's like, because she was so narrow through the back that it was hard for her to get clothes that fit. I'm like, huh. So yeah, this is an easy way to, knitting and crocheting and sewing is an easy way to figure out what works best for your body. Because you only got the one you got. You got to put clothes on it somehow. Oh, quit it, you old ladies over here dreaming.
She's probably chasing something in that dream.
I almost had to have your dad carry her up the steps this morning, but he was running behind, so. He was seriously running behind.
She had the zoomies then. I don't get it. When she's outside, she always gets the zoomies. She never runs outside.
Oh, apparently I'm on round 8.
Here's the fertilizer.
I am on.
Oh, man.
Lee. Diva! Stop it!
Diva.
There should be space for them.
There's only 8 spaces for that.
Give me just a second. This kid is going to drive me crazy.
So if another one comes up, then I'm going to have to get one of these out of here.
Sorry about that. He's playing Plants vs. Zombies, and he got a new plant, and I've got my mushroom thing up. And he's like, we're out of spaces! What am I gonna do, Mom? Like, just don't worry about it, Squirt. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Babies, what can you do? Like I said, I hope you guys are doing good. Sorry for the last few weeks where I've only been able to do the live stream. I really am not fond of that. I really do wish that the hooligans would mind their mother so Mom can get this out in a timely fashion instead of once a week. Because I don't like the once a week thing. I need to do this every day. Not live, mind. Just live is something special, but just get the stitch and breathe up. Because I only have until noon to do it. Otherwise, Big will be in frame because he is a camera hog.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, is he? Oh, he's a ham. But then again, the other two aren't too far behind, so.
We usually have to put him in the room.
What?
On vlogs, we usually have to put him in there. Because Liam puts him in the bedroom, so you guys, sorry, Diva, usually puts him in the bedroom. So he doesn't talk. So it kind of muffles Big's voice. Oh my god, I said voice. Voice. So it's easier for the mom right there doing the knitting to talk.
Still doesn't help when y'all won't think you need the TV the minute you get up.
I know.
She turns around and looks at the wall. I know.
No, I'm looking at the time.
Oh, you're looking at the time? Okay. Oh, almost split that one. Yeah, we're at almost done with round 8. Would you quit? Please and thank you, my dear. Son, please. $24. Where did the time go?
I know.
That's craziness. It's almost done already. I'm only here for an hour. And then you gotta get off of here and put everything away and start watching for the big.
And these
the live stream Stitch and Breathe is only about an hour. So if I start at 10 o'clock on Mondays, then I have to be done by 11 o'clock on Mondays. Because I gotta get Big off the bus. Raw.
So she's got an hour to get ready.
Would you shush up? Sorry about that. Sis is still over there chattering. She thinks she's part of the freaking live stream or something. I don't know. I think I'm going to set me up a spot in the basement where I can just be alone and do this stuff. So don't have hooligans climbing all over me while I'm trying to work.
And you get to see how dirty the basement is.
Just had to say it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, there are times I wish you'd keep your big mouth shut.
You know, there are times I wish you wouldn't talk to me like that.
Sorry, but it's the truth. Or at least pay more attention to what's coming out of your mouth. Good Lord. Out of the mouth of babes. Yeah.
Of babies.
Of hooligans.
I'm gonna go get Blackie.
Well, make sure your little brother stays in there.
Okay.
Because he don't need to be running the house again.
No run around the house.
So yeah, like I said, I got a puppy to bath today. I've got laundry to do today. I got hooligans that are hooliganing. I've got to get Big off the bus as soon as I get done with this. Or at least get stuff put away to get him off the bus. Because otherwise he'll be in everything and my book boxes will be all over the floor, dumped out, and it will look like a hurricane went through here. Not like it doesn't already.
I'm not stepping there, Finn. Good job. Good job at going body on the floor.
Oh, dang it.
Bad job. Not really a good job.
So yeah, I'm better go and take care of, because God knows she can't turn her mouth volume down for 5 minutes. Sorry, this one's going to be a shorty today, guys. I got to go deal with the mess in the kitchen and probably tune sister a little bit because her voice is really, really loud. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow back here for our regularly scheduled Stitch and Breathe, because whether the hooligans know it or not, they will be quiet while Mom is working. Yes, because Mom has things I can take away now, like Kindles, punishments, consequences for their actions. That's what that is. You can't be quiet. You don't need your tablet. Have to learn to be quiet without electronics in front of your face.
Nope.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go so I can get stuff rolling and get things cleaned up. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Huge hugs. Much love. Happy knitting, fam. Bye-bye.